Hi everybody, it's Az here from Heel vs Babyface. Now I have legitimately had a lot of people get in contact saying, Az, how can we kill KANRETHAD in patch 5.4? Because of the nerfs which have been brought around, more specifically Soul Shatter, going from a 1 minute cooldown to a 2 minute cooldown. That was crucial in this fight for dropping your aggro during the Fell Hunter stage. And also Demonic Gateway. The cooldown on using the gateway moved from 15 seconds to 60 seconds, and also they removed the threat reduction element from the demonic gateway as well. So what that basically means for the KANRETHAD fight is there is going to be significantly more attention on your character as opposed to KANRETHAD focusing on the Pit Lord, allowing you the opportunity to make sure that you've got your debuffs in check, that you're doing as much DPS as you possibly can, etc, etc. Well, this is my 5.4 kill. Look at the date, 22nd. That is today. It was only done a few moments ago. I thought it was about time. I had so many messages. I thought it's got to be done. Got to be done. And this was my second attempt. My first attempt was me cocking it up. Now, there are a few things though. I am 544 item level. So my item level is pretty high. And I do have the Raid Finder weapon from Siege of Orgrimmar as well. I'm just clocking in short of 40,000 spell power right now. But we've got to get the basics of this fight still correct. Still set up the Demonic Gateway. The reason why is because it's now just going to act as a second getaway mechanism for avoiding things like Chaos Bolts. And that is going to come back to bite me in the ass a little bit later because I totally cocked something up, but never mind. And then we put KANRETHAD on focus, must put him on focus, and do as much DPS as we possibly can. Now you can probably see from the first kill that I did to this kill, my damage is significantly higher because this to me is now more of a DPS race as opposed to a tactical fight where it was before. The Pit Lord comes in, enslave the Pit Lord, use the glyph of course of enslave to reduce it by 50%, pop it onto KANRETHAD, but you can clearly see the threat has been cemented on myself. So the Pit Lord's there smacking him, but I am technically the tank, which is what we don't really want, but never mind. But what it does make me do is pay way more attention to my, there we go, cock that one up, to my debuffs. So first things first, I cock up the first Chaos Bolt and soak it. Luckily, I had enough there in my arsenal to do so. I then come out, KANRETHAD moves to the middle. If he moves to the middle before he's got the imps out, feel free to use the stun charge, which will increase the damage that you do onto KANRETHAD. Sometimes he'll try Cataclysm, sometimes he won't. It's irrelevant. As long as he moves into the middle, then you can use stun charge before the imp phase. Again, I'm going to use big AoE on the imps, dropping 2 or 3 Rain of Fires, then activating Fire and Brimstone and doing as many Incinerates. Conflagrates now are doing a lot more damage, so the imps drop. Just keeping track of my health and using as well the Pit Lord's heal as often as possible instead of using my Burning Embers. Another Chaos Bolt's coming in, but look, I made a mess with the with the Demonic Circle, and I also had a cooldown still on using Demonic Gateway. So once more, I had to soak it, pop some cooldowns and soak it, but it's no big drama when you're 544. He goes to cast Cataclysm. We use the Pit Lord to stun him. Once again, try and do as much damage as you possibly can. And it's the Fell Hunter stage. This is the toughie. Still move the Pit Lord as you normally would before. Use your Unbound Will to drop all your debuffs. Now Soul Shatter. This is the only time in the fight that you should Soul Shatter. So you're dropping all aggro from you now, and KANRETHAD is now focused on the Pit Lord. This is giving you plenty of time to take care of the Fell Hunters. Once they're dead, bring the Pit Lord back out. I thought I placed it to attack. I put the breath on to attack, but the Pit Lord for some reason decides to just chill out with me and hang around with me. So make sure that you do set the Pit Lord to attack KANRETHAD. But already after the first Fell Hunter stage, KANRETHAD is in big difficulty because he's down to about 27% at the time. He has to do a Cataclysm phase, then we get a Doom Lord phase, then we get another Cataclysm phase. So the whole thing for me now is to knock out KANRETHAD before he has any opportunity to go back into the Imp stage. I want him dead during the Doom Lord stage, and here we go. He's down to 8% now. Doom Lord comes in. I'm just bringing in an AoE pet here, just so it can hit both the Doom Lord and KANRETHAD. The thought was hopefully that it might make the Doom Lord attack the Infernal instead of myself. It didn't work, but it doesn't matter. So I just banished the Doom Lord and then concentrated DPS back on KANRETHAD, and there we go. He has been taken out before he's managed to get to the second Imp stage. So KANRETHAD in 5.4 still is very doable, but I believe now it's a realistic gear check, because if you have low-level gear and you were trying to soak up as many Chaos Bolts, I soaked up 2 Chaos Bolts in that fight, I don't think it's going to happen. And I was clocking in approximately 153,000 DPS, so that's the level of DPS which I did to get the kill in this amount of time. So hopefully it's given you some hope that you still can kill KANRETHAD, but you've got to get your gear in order now, because the threat reduction elements are significantly gone from the fight. But I hope you enjoyed the vid. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook and twitch.tv/Heel vs Babyface for live streaming. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. Take care everybody. Bye bye.